again. I had just had this really cool thought pop into my head, and I wanted to hop on and share it with you before I forgot. I've been watching Felicity on Amazon Prime. And I know that might be before your time for some of you. Same with the movie Newsies. This all was stuff that was like 90s. It might be, you might have seen it in reruns. You might have seen the Newsies Broadway show or the movie somewhere. That's on Prime also. If you have, cool. If not, totally check them out. But the common theme with both of those is activism, and how when you stand up and have a say and others stand up and have a say with you, you can make a difference. And that's amazing. Like the movie Norma Ray, it all is that recurring theme, like what your say matters. What you do, what you say, what you believe, it matters. Like a lot, it matters. And activism has always been like a core thing for me. Like if you have ever looked at any of my children's books or my website for my children's books, I talk a lot on there about raising the next generation of activists. And I didn't really realize it until I was sitting here watching this one episode of Felicity where they stage a sit-in at the health center to get Plan B being offered at the campus. They had offered it and then they took it away, and so they did this whole sit-in thing. And I'm sitting here watching this episode and I'm literally like cheering them on and crying when they win, because that's me. I get emotionally involved with the TV. And I'm watching this and I'm like, oh my God, did I lose that part of me in making this expansion to include all of this other stuff that I'm now doing with Spark Consciousness, and in doing working with young millennials and other people too who are feeling lost, and how connection to nature helps them to find their way and find their values. And I was sitting here and I'm like, God, did I lose that? God, I hope I didn't lose that. And why would my spirit guides lead me to lose something that's so important? And then I was like, wait a minute, you didn't lose nothing, girlfriend. Here's the deal. This is the cool thing I wanted to share. So in helping you figure out your values through connection with nature, and helping you figure out your purpose through connection with nature, that leads to activism, right? When you figure out what your values are, what you're going to stand up for, you then become an activist. And it does not mean you have to do a sit-in. I personally have never done activism in that way. I was around for Occupy, all of that Occupy movement. I knew people that did do the sit-ins in different Occupies in different places around the country. And that was amazing. I'm a backseat activist, if you will. I do the behind the scenes work, right? I will hand out flyers. I'll help you with your website. I'll help you write newsletters. I donate money, right? Like all those things, right? It shows up in different ways for different people, right? But when you figure out those values, that's when you go, got it, right? And you start to take a stand, and you find those other people who have those same values, and you all take a stand. And that's how change happens, right? When enough people at one time in one place are saying, this is wrong, we want to change, other people listen. Does not always guarantee that a change will happen. It guarantees your voice will be heard. And being heard means you have the opportunity to change people's minds and make a change in the world around you. That to me is beautiful. And that's what I love about activism. And I'm so glad that I did not lose that part of me in this expansion beyond my children's books, beyond 4 to 9-year-olds and their parents. I'm so glad I did not lose that. That is just, activism to me is amazing, and it's everything. And that's why really I'm here, is to help you figure out what you want to get involved in, where your value, how to find your values, how to find your purpose, and then what do you do with that, right? How do you change? How do you make those changes? Again, you don't have to stage a sit-in or participate in one. If you want to, awesome, do it. More power to you. Not everybody's that active protester. There's other ways. You can explore those and figure those out. Letters to the editor are great. I've written a bunch. Petitions are great. Again, I've written a bunch. Signing petitions, whatever it is. There's a million ways. I talk about them more in my online class, which I will put the link in the comments down there for you if you want to sign up for that waiting list. But also, there's a bunch of other ways that you can do it. I would love to hear from you how you might want to be an activist, or if you are already, how you're doing that and what topics you're being an activist about. And I'm so excited I didn't lose that, and I just wanted to share that with all of you guys. I will see you soon. Bye.